Okay, it is Wednesday, October 20th, 7:32 p.m. on the Eastern Coast. This is not financial advice, only to be used as entertainment. Do your own research. Let's get the disclaimer out of the way. On with the show. Man, I was going to have a nice day, just sleep in bed all day and not show up. But you know what? You guys sucked me back in. Okay, what's important today? The main thing is Million Token, right? We're going to have possible staking pool. There were some rumors that TechLead was going to be working on this. There were some screenshots of him doing some staking on his blockchain, on his wallet address. I posted that earlier today on my Twitter page. And he announced on Discord, I'll just read it real quick. He's seeking beta testers for Million Pool, and he gives a link there, which is what pulls this up. And stake Million tokens to earn Million tokens. A percentage of founding tokens are used to fund the liquidity pools. The smart contract code is an exact clone of the staking code used in Uniswap, so it should be secure. Still, while the project is early and in testing, use at your own risk. Seeking beta testers to test this before we announce this more widely. So, just my initial thoughts, because this is still, and this was just announced literally minutes ago at 7:02 p.m. To earn more Million tokens for staking Million is a head scratcher for me, and I kept thinking about it because there's a fixed supply of Million tokens. So the only thing I could think of is the profits that were being earned for staking would have to be go out and used to buy Million token on the open market. I mean, that's the only way, right? If there's a fixed supply, so if everybody just started staking their Million token, everybody's going to start earning Million token. And according to this, well, where does that Million token come from? It's got to come from the open market. So I don't know how that's going to work out, but I mean, if it does, it's going to moonrocket Million token, because now it's got the ultimate use case as far as staking Million token. It's just, for me, I'm a Bitcoiner for 4 years. I believe in it. If it's not your keys, it's not your coins. So when TechLead says there's risk involved, he's not kidding. Same thing with Simba. Not your keys, not your coins. And TechLead's got a big name behind his project. I'm sure he has the code right. He says it's a clone of Uniswap. But I've just seen over the years, you had Binance got hacked for $40 million. And luckily they had like an insurance fund to pay everybody out. But you had like other exchanges like Quadriga CX. The CEO just scammed everybody. And then I think what was the guy that died in India or something, but they could never recover the body. It's all shady stuff, when it comes to accidents and problems with code and people unaccountable. I'm sure TechLead's accountable, but even if everybody stakes Million token and something happens, I don't think he's going to be able to reimburse everybody. So when he says use at your own risk, that's you got to take the responsibility in that. I'm going to pass up on this for right now. It's got to be around for a while for me to even stake a portion of my Million token. The great thing about Bitcoin and Million token is its scarcity. Okay, it gets its value from being scarce. You don't have to do anything else other than just sit on it. Okay, like James from Invest Answers, I think he's very popular in the YouTube community. He says, he talks about what's that, Blockfolio, where you could deposit your crypto to earn interest, and you're earning at like, I don't know, 5 or 10% a year. And I'm looking at the pool here, and it says something like pool APY 68.5%, and this total deposit's going up a lot. I saw Time Traveler posts a few moments ago. It was like 7,000 total deposit or something. Now it's like almost 70,000. So 10x in not even half an hour. But what my point was is he was saying, you could earn 5 or 10% on block portfolio or whatever that thing is. But Bitcoin goes up like 2.5x every year on average. So you're earning a little bit of income on a great asset at the risk of possibly losing it. It's for me, it's like picking up pennies in front of a steamroller. I mean, if you've got an asset that's going up more than 2x a year on average, why risk getting 5 or 10%? Okay. So that's my thoughts. And also in the United States, if you are earning interest or staking, so if you earn your million token, that's going to have to count as ordinary income. You're going to have to declare that and pay taxes on it. But yeah, I understand everybody wants to make more money, and this is breaking news. So I'm going to cover it. I'll roll out of bed. I got to be in work in like a couple hours. But I slept most of the day. In fact, I slept right through the all-time highs for Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin went up. I think it hit 67,000 at one point. Well, Coinbase has it at 66,999, but my phone 60 on CoinGecko said 67. So all-time highs. Everybody's happy. Everybody should have been happy yesterday. The Ethereum broke out, right? Like I said a few episodes ago, when this thing breaks out, it could launch the altcoins, which we still haven't seen yet, right? Let me pull up my altcoin chart here. Okay, so altcoins are still taking a hit, but look, we're coming right down to these lower levels. I'm thinking, so we could still go down a little more, but like once we go down another smidgen, I think the altcoins are going to take off, because it looks like Ethereum already broke out. And let's see what else I have here. Million token, we broke out of that golden pocket. We came down to the next fib level at $14. It hit $14 on basically all three major dexes: Pancake, Polygon, and Uniswap. Took a bounce, and I know like Bebo bought that. He messaged me, so he's already up almost 10%, and in like 12 hours. So good for him, and good for anybody that bought the dip. I mean, with this news on the staking, right? This could be the catalyst also for the call on the bottom on million token. It's still too early, but because if people who stake and are earning million token, I can only think of, well, that million token's got to be bought up off the market. So if we have now a new buyer to buy million token to pay off the stakeholders, that's going to just put constant pressure on the price for million token to go up. So, this is just me brainstorming. Okay. As far as the technicals on million token, right now we're on the 12-hour chart. Let me just put this on the 1 day chart. Okay. Something I didn't go over yesterday, but let's see if I can pull it up. Zoom out. I'll just pull up the RSI. Yeah, the RSI I thought would come down to these lower levels on the day chart. See, where we're basically consolidating in here for a while. And then, I was hoping it would come back down low and hit those $13 or $12 prices. But now with the news of the staking pool with million token and Bitcoin hitting all-time highs, and Ethereum breaking out, it's looking less likely I'm going to get my $12 million tokens. So just keep that in mind. Let me put this on the 3-day chart real quick. Also, I saw this kind of interesting. So this is the RSI on the 3-day. It's kind of forming like a cup, right? And we've got the bottom here in September 28th, and now we're making new highs. So I think if we go down below this 50.4 mark on 3-day on the RSI, that could be not good. But if we could hold right here and not make a new lower low on the RSI on the 3-day and continue to go up, then that would look really good on the charts for me. And let me just take a look at the 4-hour chart. So I usually like to look at the 4-hour. Okay, so the 21-day moving average, we are still below it, but we're getting up to it. It probably will act as resistance, I think, because we're going to be testing it for the first time. And since we broke down below it, on the 17th, but we had support here back on October 14th. So first time coming up to it, probably will get rejected. But again, the news of million pool is huge, 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 huge news. So it wouldn't surprise me also if we break out and then find support on it. So we'll just kind of wait and see. I see we got some people in chat, probably more than normal since I'm doing this after people come home from work, right? And other news, I saw that Carl is going to start putting that penalty on the LionGov starting Friday. So Friday night around 9:30, I think Central Time, his time in Texas. If you start to sell or transfer or provide liquidity on your wallet for Million Token, your whole time reset is going to be set back to 1. So keep that in mind. So if you have any Million Token in Trust Wallet, because I know they've had issues with Trust Wallet, just move them over to a new wallet. You know, you're going to lose some on the time factor. But you know, I think he has a way where you can manually do it, where you could submit something on Google Docs and then, but you know, we're still early on in Million Token, but I think if you're going to have to submit something manually because you have an issue with your wallet, he's still going to have to verify that you own that wallet. Like, he might ask you to send a little bit of Dust's crypto from that wallet to him, and then just to verify that you own that wallet. But you know, at this stage, just put something on MetaMask or use Trezor or something that already worked with the LionGov voting system. Makes everybody's life easier, you know. But now is the time if you want to reorg your wallets. He was saying you should have a HODL wallet for voting and a separate wallet with different address for trading. So get that situated, but know that any Million Token that you move will be reset. The time will be reset, because obviously, like if you had a wallet that had Million Token that you bought like in July, really early, I wouldn't use that as your trading wallet. You know, try to move funds that you recently bought into like a trading wallet or something like that. So, but I mean, if you're like me and you only buy and hold, you don't have to worry about it. But for me also, you know, any future buys will be on new addresses. Just because, you know, if I want to sell something in the future, it's not going to come out of my voting wallet or whatever. But, you know, that's a long ways away. But, you know, with the crypto taking off, and if we have a blow off stop at, end of December or something, you know, you might want to, you know, take some profits in altcoins come early January. If it plays out like in, you know, 2017. Let me just see. Let me pull up my my profile here. I know my Twitter page has been blowing up for like the last week. So check out Discord, the announcements on the council on Tech Lead's post. And I noticed now we can get limit orders on 1 inch. You know, I kind of knew that before, but I just came across it again. Because, you know, I want to buy like $14,000 worth of Million Token. But you know, I was waiting for it to the price to come down lower, which now I'm thinking it might not. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do now. Dollar cost average is still the way to go, but you know, I saw these limit orders options on 1 inch, and because I was looking at all the, you know, where to buy Million Token, and if you're gonna have a big order, like $14,000, I can get 885 Million Tokens on Uniswap, or about the same on 1 inch. But I could use the limit orders on 1 inch, you know. And then on, what is this? This looks like in the middle here, PancakeSwap, I can get 720, you know. Why would I get 720 if I can go to Uniswap and just get more than 100? And then on Polygon, the same $14,000 would have been worth like 680 million tokens. So, you know, people keep asking me, but why am I not on Polygon and QuickSwap? It's because I can get more Million Token because the liquidity is better on the ETH blockchain. Now, the limit orders on 1 inch, you know, the gas fees, you know, I'm going to assume it's somewhere between $40 and $80. And I don't know what it would be if I had to cancel it. If I can cancel my limit order. Polygon's real simple. You know, I know I could cancel it at any time, and the fees are like 2 cents last time I used it. But if I'm going to just ape in and buy a big order on Uniswap, you know, I might do that and just pay the fees. but we'll see. I still think I still think that there's a hope that Million Token will correct down. That's a big fat green candle looking at Million Token right there. It was going sideways and boom. And I maybe somebody knew about or maybe somebody saw our post about Tech Lead and his staking thing and just aped in on Million Token. So I had posted that right here. I posted this at 3:12 a.m. earlier today, and my page is taking forever to load. I don't know why it's taking forever to load. Yeah, if you go to his wallet and you see stake, he was testing something out here, and there was just all these sorts of rumors on Discord and Twitter, and I was like, well, just wait and see. We'll wait and see. Okay, let me see what's going on with the chat. General Crypto says first. Oh, second. Lion Sins was first. Who's usually first is Million Art. But I'm broadcasting really late today. I was gonna sleep in, guys. I slept all through the all-time high of Bitcoin. So my portfolio is like at all-time highs, which I haven't seen in like at least 2 or 3 months. So just it's the patient people who are the ones that are going to survive, and people that understand the markets and don't panic sell. They're going to survive. So so the staking, do you FOMO? And I'm not FOMing. I don't FOMO. Dollar cost average. Even if I FOMO in and buy $14,000, for me that's like dollar cost averaging. Hi everyone. Let's see now. Crypto Backstage says, "Hey Tim, how you doing, man?" Lion Sins of Pride says 847 tokens only available for everybody. If I stake 500, I only get 6 a week. Paying all this gas fees for 6 mm. It's not worth my gas. Please contact me if I'm wrong. Everything's all new. See, I didn't even know if there was only 847 tokens for everybody. So it would be nice if they had a system where, like, when you deposit crypto on Block Portfolio or wherever they have these staking platforms, that means you're allowing somebody else to use your crypto, and then in return they give you a profit. Now, hopefully something's collateralized, so if their investment trading doesn't work out, they get liquidated, and you still get your crypto back plus your earned stake or whatever. I would think there would be some system where if you want additional Million Token, that they could pay you in Million Token, but they would have to buy it from the open market. Now, if that's not what's going on right now with Tech Lead's idea, which it probably isn't. I was just brainstorming. Well, I think my idea is fucking like brilliant. Somebody should take my idea and run with me, and just give me some royalty fees from that. But yeah, if you want to get paid in Million Token, it should come from the open market in the long term. If Tech Lead has a small pool for everybody until that runs out, well, that's just a short-term solution. Okay, next comment. Pride says $15 to approve, 60 plus gas, and then another 60 plus gas to claim. So I'm hearing that the gas fees are high. I'm assuming this must be on the Ethereum blockchain then. It'd be nice if the pool was on the Polygon blockchain. That would just incentivize everybody to go on Polygon, or let's say Solana, or some other Avalanche or something like that. I think the fees are killing everybody, especially with a small community like Million Token, because we're all little guys trying to make it big, and the fees on Ethereum are killing us until ETH 2.0 comes out, and hopefully the fees will be like they are on Polygon. TL is giving away his stash. I don't think so. I don't think he should either. Let's see what else. He says from the founding pool. I'm guessing that's from, yeah. I think he's I don't think he needs to give up even 1 million token of his for people that are staking. I think it's just the pool that he's setting up, which he could probably he might be able to lose some. I don't know. I really don't know how he set it up. So enter in at your own risk, and if it's not your keys, it's not your coins, which means you could lose it. It's not worth. I mean, if you get like, what was it? 67 APY. It's crazy, right? But I think that's because it just opened up. The people that get in first make the most. And but usually when you see high APYs, it's usually a red flag. But also could mean you just got in early. It's long-term vision is you got a scarce product and you just want to hold on to it. That's my philosophy. And it's made me a multimillionaire in a short time. Okay, so one of the last couple comments here. Yeah, Dano says from the founding pool. I'm guessing that's from part of his tech leads, 13%. Yeah, I would agree with that. He's using what? Well, let's see now. I could pull up his wallet address, right? Let's see if I could pull it up. He had like 137,000, I think. Yeah, he still has 137,000 million token. So it doesn't look like. Let's see now. Yeah, 500 tokens here out and in. Yeah, he still has the same amount of million tokens in his wallet. But I'm sure using some of his stash to help start up the project. And maybe this project, maybe this pool will grow into something bigger. I don't know. But it's nice to earn a million token to stake. But I don't know how it's really done unless it gets bought up from the open market. And the last comment says, I'd rather to keep tech lead with his stash because if he gives it away, he might lose interest in MM. Yeah, I don't think he's going to lose interest in MM. I mean, right now his name is tied to it so much that he's going to try to do everything he can to bring adoption and awareness to the coin. Early on, the price is going to do what the price is going to do. We went up to $225, was it? Let me go back to the daily chart. Yeah, we had an all-time high of like just above $200, like 220 or something like that. So, no matter how much good news comes out, we're going to still have a price correction. Just like in 2018, when Bitcoin hit 20,000 or whatever, no amount of good news is going to save people from cashing out when they've made millions. Okay. And I could say the same thing this year. It's 2021. We have Bitcoin ETF news coming out, which is going to propel and has already propelled Bitcoin's price to almost $70,000, right? We're at 66 now. And eventually, we know when we hit 100,000, the FOMO hits, right? And we're going to have those $10,000 candles, and we're going to go up to 200 or maybe 400,000. I don't know where the top's going to be. I'll be looking at that very closely as we approach it, but we're nowhere near it right now. And no amount of good news is going to stop it from coming down because people are going to be retiring, cashing out. At the top of the FOMO, people will be like, "Oh, this time is different," right? That saying, because I heard the same thing in 2017, because I was the one that was saying it. But now I learn that that people when they 10x their money, they cash out. That's like the ultimate top. But generally on the way up, if they double their money, they cash out. So like they had a correction of 50% or more here down. And so now from the bottom of Bitcoin to where we are now, that's 100% gain. So they just doubled their money. And the early people that don't know anything about crypto, they're going to start cashing out. Oh, I just doubled my money. So we'll go sideways here for a while. I'm hoping let the altcoins rise like Ethereum. It broke out. I mean, I've been saying this for literally months, let Bitcoin go up to whatever it needs to do, 65,000, I said. Maybe it can go to 70. Let it go sideways, and alts will have their day. Now, technically, its timing is awesome because like this million pull right after Bitcoin hit all-time high, um, I think it's good timing because if the alts are going to run and on the news of million token, pulling now and staking is an option. I mean, it's bullish for me for million token. Let's see where we are for the price wise. So right now it looks like we're in the mid $15 for Ether, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and QuickSwap, Polygon. And it says I'm going back to the comments reading here real quick. Yeah, if it on PancakeSwap or Polygon, I would go in ASAP. Yeah, because the fees would be a lot less. I agree. Yeah, APY drop a lot. Yep. As more people go in, yeah, as more people in APY will keep dropping. Yeah, exactly. So now it's 59%. And look at that. As I'm talking, we're almost at $80,000 to hold a deposit. Look at that. And let me go. I had retweeted Time Traveler's tweet in here. Where is it? Yeah, here's Time Traveler with his tweet. And this was 7:07, not even an hour ago, and it was not even $8,000 deposited. Wow, just let that sink in. $8,000 deposited not even an hour ago, and now we're at $80,000. Well, I was really hoping to take a vacation break from doing YouTube videos, but like every day something comes out. Even when I had a little news to cover, I was like, I don't need to go out on YouTube. But then the staking pool came out, and people were messaging me. And I'm like, yeah, I was giving my opinions and what I thought, and I'm like, we just gotta wait and see. And then he announced it on Discord. You know, that whole thing. So go to milliontoken.org for more information for the official website. I think that'll be covering it for me today. Any more questions? I hope not, because I have to go to bed for work. And thank you, Jim. You're a good guy. I'm Tim, by the way. T-I-M. T-I-M. Okay, guys. I think I need to go to bed. I will talk to you later. Bye.